Well, happy Sunday, everyone. I am Matt Rossi,
I'm Juliana Pascarosa.
and we are here at the Tall Ship on a wonderful Sunday afternoon in the summer with the Handlebar. We just did an incredible workout class. Well, I did. You're doing the next one. My
Yes.
ass is absolutely on fire. I don't think I've ever done a workout that is like 90% glutes, but
Yeah.
for lack of better words, I'm feeling like nice and tight now. I'm
I'm
glad I
obsessed
wore
with
my
you.
booty shorts today
Yeah.
because
Me and my sister were like, look at him with his little
yeah,
booty
my ass was out, shirts off. I did put a shirt on today for Juliana because she gave me this nice guy shirt from her Nice Girls label line.
Yeah.
So I promised that I would wear a shirt for her. Otherwise, I was going to do this shirtless.
Thank you so much.
So the things
Thank
we
you
do for
your
our
service.
friends. So what we're doing here today is some of the folks that attended the workout class also submitted to us their dating questions about situationships, relationships, everything in between ships, and we're going to do our best as unqualified as we are to give our best advice. So we're going to have fun with it. If we can't really help you, I hope we at least, make you laugh or
Give you some giggles.
yeah, give you some good giggles or help you get under your next next crush. You can't get over him, you can get under him.
Cheers to that.
Cool. Cheers to that. And we're not telling you what's in our cups because for legal reasons it's 10 a.m. and
It's 5 o'clock somewhere
it is 5 o'clock somewhere in Italy.
in Italy.
And we're both Italian, so that's how it works.
It's 5 o'clock all the time.
It's actually
It's never not
It's
5
never
o'clock.
not cool to drink in Italy. Actually, working is what you're not allowed to do, starting at 5 o'clock.
Starting at noon up until noon the next day.
All right, so we have our first submission, and it says, I was seeing this guy, and we were going on dates, spending the night at his place, had really good chemistry, etc. In about a month in, I asked what he's looking for, and he said he thought he wanted a relationship, but doesn't feel like he has the time. I ghosted him for a bit, but we hooked up again recently, and he asked me if I wanted to go to a concert with him. And going to a concert together doesn't give just a hookup, so now I'm confused. Something tells me I'm better off just ending it for good. Thoughts?
What do you think?
I think, okay, so I think I'd flip the question on you because you asked him what his intentions were and what he was looking for, but what are you looking for? Because
Ooh.
I think that kind of determines a lot of the way that you're looking at this. I think it's not to assume, but it seems like you're looking for something more serious, more stable, going to concerts together, someone that you can do fun things with, something beyond just the random hookup.
Yeah.
And it seems like, if you had a good start, he may have been kind of interested in seeing what it could turn into, but
How long were they talking?
it
Did
says
say
about a
before
month.
she
Yeah,
asked?
so they were going on regular dates, spending nights at his place, and then a month in is kind of when she noticed a shift.
Yeah, but if they're hanging out for a month and he's putting in time, I feel like maybe the question scared him a bit. So then it's
Yeah. I think guys will try and get away with it as long as they can, with not having to make a decision.
Totally.
Because I think guys, he definitely was going along with it, he was enjoying it, but then the second you now prompt that question, it kind of puts the ultimatum in a way to him.
Yeah, it turns something fun and flirty into something
Yeah.
Serious. All of a sudden
Yeah.
it's wait, what?
But that being said, that doesn't mean you're not allowed to ask that question.
Totally.
I think that if you determine that after a month, you either want it serious or you want to kind of not waste your time, that's fine.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't adjust your behavior
Yeah.
to avoid this from happening,
It's
because
more
who
of
knows?
his reaction.
Yeah,
you
it's just
know?
you kind of know, and then from there you make your decision. So
Yeah.
I'll be completely honest with you. It seems like he probably sees it more as a casual hookup thing. He's not looking for the relationship. After a month, he probably decided that he's not completely all in. If he was, he'd know it by now.
Yeah, agreed.
And he wants to keep it fun, light, flirty. He definitely likes you. But unfortunately, we live in this world where everyone's waiting for the next best thing, and that
Yeah.
might be his mentality. But I just wouldn't let it impact the way you look at yourself, and that there's anything wrong with you. It's just compatibility is compatibility.
Totally agree with that.
So
Yeah, I think that, it's fair that you asked and you got kind of an answer with his non-response-ish. And then move accordingly.
Yeah.
Protect
Also,
your
like,
peace.
ask about the seats. How good are the seats at the concert? Because like, you can make it work for front row or pit seats.
Yeah, just a little longer.
Yeah, dump him after. Do you want to read the next one?
Sure.
Okay.
This one.
The second one, yeah.
Okay. I got set up with this guy through a friend. Seemed sweet, normal, had a decent job, and actually asked me out on a real date. Things moved fast in that early, exciting way. He introduced me to his sisters, and he was saying stuff like, "I can't wait to do all the summer things with you." Then he left for Europe. Never texted me again. Like, actually never. No explanation, no closure. Just vanished into the Amalfi Coast or whatever. I got internationally ghosted. Shit, girl. I'm frustrated because he was a recommendation from a friend, so I thought he was vetted, but here we are. Damn.
We got a love bomber.
Yeah, 100%.
Love bomb and then flies to Europe.
Yep. I have had two guys in my life, like, second, third date, they introduced me to like their family, like casually, but it's not casual. And I'm like, I know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah. I'll admit I'm a love bomber. Like, I
Are
can't
you?
help it, but like I won't introduce you to my family.
Yeah.
But like, I get excited. I think I'm addicted to the beginning of relationships. And I understand that. I'm aware I'm working on it, but
Yeah.
like, it is so exciting when you meet someone and you see like a potential, and it's maybe not even about them. It's like you fill the gaps.
Totally.
You're like, oh, this person's like beautiful and they're cool and like sexual attraction, blah, blah, blah. And then you start to be like, and I bet they're really great. Like, they have an awesome family. And then you're like, and I bet they're like, and like, you don't know everything about them, so you fill in the
it's
pieces
fun
and then
to
you get
like
excited.
imagine. Yeah.
So it's sometimes not intentional, and then you're just
Totally.
like, you mean what you say, but then it's like you get to know a person, and sometimes it's not about them, but like that kind of fantasy starts to fade, and then
For sure.
I mean,
And you can have your like goggles on at that point too, and you don't like see the flags because you're like, oh no, I'm not done like imagining quite yet. Like,
Yes.
give me one more week.
yes,
one more month.
exactly. But like, I at least know I'm the problem sometimes. So like, I did go to Europe. I actually did something pretty similar to this, but like, I had the conversation before flying to Europe.
Okay. That's
And
fair.
yeah, like, I think I don't know how old this man is, but like, it's giving man-child a little bit, and
Man, child.
maybe you should book a trip to the Amalfi Coast.
Yeah, you ghost the next guy and hit Amalfi.
Yeah, but
Aperol spritz it up, baby.
the
Life is too
classic,
short.
yeah, the classic love bomb and roll.
Yeah. Next him.
We've all been there, on both sides.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this one.
Okay.
It's about a dog.
Oh.
Met him on a rainy Thursday at the dog park. I love a meet cute.
Yeah.
I was borrowing my roommate's golden doodle to impress someone else who ghosted me.
Oh shit.
Veteran move. He showed up instead, tall, mysterious, slightly allergic to dogs, and smelled like Axe and espresso. We bonded over mutual hatred of cucumbers. 3 great dates later, he told me he was moving to Norway to farm goats. We cried in his Kia Soul to Bon Iver. I bought him a farewell candle from Anthropology. 2 weeks later, I saw him at the Dunkin' in my own apartment complex. Same hoodie, same unwritten tattoo. He'd moved just across the courtyard. We're in the same book club now. This was so poetic.
Yeah.
This is all over the place.
I don't even know where to start with that one.
This sounded like something out of like a Nicholas Sparks
Yes.
book.
So he didn't move to Norway.
No, he lied.
Oh, he lied. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, like, if someone told me that they were moving to Norway to farm goats, like, yeah, I'd call bullshit too. But
Immediately. And then I'd also be like, have fun.
yeah,
You know?
well, I hope you guys have a good book that you're reading now, at least.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You can grow together intellectually, just not maybe physically or mentally
Yeah.
or emotionally. It's fine.
All right, we might have to take a pause for now. Do you want to hop in
Yeah,
and then we'll
sure.
go from there? Okay. Welcome. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Ivo. I teach cycle here at the Handlebar.
Nice to meet you, Ivo. I'm Matt.
Hi, Matt. Nice to meet you.
So, we heard that you have a crazy story that you would like to share.
It's a good one.
Yeah, what is it?
It's a good one.
It's a good
Let's
one?
see, yeah.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Okay, so
It's
we
all- stage is yours.
back in the day, we have a no longer teaching with us instructor who made it a habit of walking down the bike rows and touching the hands of married women.
Oh, wow.
And that got us in trouble a few times because one time we had a disgruntled husband come to the studio because his wife was having an affair with this instructor. I know. Messy.
That is not fun. How did he like specifically seek out like the ones with rings? Like, did he have like the fetish for the
I
marriage,
think
or
he
was
would,
he
yeah.
touching everyone?
I would say, yeah.
Yeah.
That was his vibe, yeah. For sure.
Yeah. You know what? I've been on the other side of it.
Oh,
Meaning-
really?
I mean, I'm not married, but like, I made a rule where I can't go to classes with instructors that are attractive because I know myself, and
Hey, why
I
not?
will-
Hey, go for it.
I'm not strong enough, but
Speaking with other attractive instructors, go for it. Why not?
yeah. Well, I think if you're both single, it's fair game.
Exactly.
My thing is like, it's say in a class there's what, 30 people?
Yeah,
30
something
to
like that,
1
yeah.
ratio. He or she has a 1 to 30 ratio, so odds are you're not the only one.
That's fair.
That's hooking
Yeah.
up with them. But so what happened? Did they stay together?
The
husband?
last I saw, social media silent. This was about a year and a half ago.
And is he still employed with you guys?
No.
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 He's at Soul Cycle now.
Oh,
Just kidding.
T.
Screw Soul Cycle.
T. Damn.
No, I can't
Oh,
cycle. I can't do any of it. My legs were not made for it. I get tired.
You just come and have fun.
No,
Come
it
by.
burns. My legs burn. I can't do like the pulse thing. I can't do the like cute up and down. Like
The choreography just
yeah, I
throws you.
can't do it. I just I've tried,
It's all good.
and then I've been yelled at. So actually, let's hone in on Soul Cycle. Soul Cycle ruined cycling for me because the first time I went, it was on my birthday. It was New Year. Well, no, it was the day before New Year's, which is my birthday, and I did my first ever Soul Cycle class. I had never been to a Soul Cycle class. I sat in the front. I didn't know you're not supposed to sit in the front if it's your first Soul Cycle class. And I got roasted. Like, he was just like grilling me. He's like, "You're going to blow out your knees doing that." I was like, I don't know what to do.
Who was your instructor?
I don't know.
What
It was
you
down
say?
in Miami. And it
Oh,
was
damn,
like
okay.
7 years ago, too. So I was like, I thought this was supposed to be like relax. He's like, "What's your intention?" I was like, just honestly to leave, to get out of this class. I would love for this to be over. And so it was just like a weird, like, I had put a bad taste in my mouth. I didn't do cycling for like a few years after. I've been to other classes, not at Soul Cycle. But yeah,
If you ever want to come to HB, it's fun.
I could.
It's fun. It's chill.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's chill, but you'd have a good time.
All right, give me.
I'll say.
Uh,
Don't
yeah,
wear
I'll-
your wedding
I'll
ring.
bring my wedding ring and put me in the class with the hot instructors.
Hey, fair. We'll do our best.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for sharing this
Awesome.
story.
Thanks,
it was
Matt.
great
Nice to meet you.
Nice
All
to
right.
meet you. Have
Thanks
a good
for
rest of
coming
your
by.
day.
See you
Of
soon.
course. We are now back to the pre-submitted submission. So this one says, "My dating life is non-existent. What do you do in Boston? I feel like everyone's just running marathons or getting animals to fill the deep, dark pit of what Boston dating is." Well, this one feels extremely targeted because I am a single dog dad that runs marathons.
Oh man, I mean, I don't run. Don't put me down for cardio, but I love dogs.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't like dogs? Honestly,
Yeah.
I got the most dates after getting a dog. Like, I feel like that was
Really?
it was like
Do you think it was like clickbait though? Like
a little bit.
you
Well,
know?
not even necessarily like on social media. Like, I got the dog before I even started social media, and like when I
Okay.
go down the street, it's such a good conversation starter.
true.
And then it's like, someone's like, "Oh, can I pet your dog?" And then you get like into a light banter, and then you talk, and then like, it's a good way to like
Yeah.
exchange numbers.
I was hoping that would happen when I got Charlie, but he's such an asshole. Like,
Yeah, he's,
people
like,
come
rude
by
to-
and they're like, "Can I pet him?" I'm
they're
like,
like,
"No,"
yeah, but he
and I have
bites.
to keep going. Nice to see you.
Yeah, no, my dog will like roll on his back. He's like too friendly. I'm like, that is a homeless man. Like, he's like a needle out. But no, yeah,
Okay, yeah. I
they're
like
good
that.
icebreakers. But I think like, what has been your experience dating in Boston? Have you dated in Boston?
I've dated a couple of guys from Boston, and what's funny is a lot of them like ghosted me, and then I found out online that they were like engaged or having a baby. So I feel like
Yeah.
I've tried to stay away for like quite some time.
Yeah.
They've been nice, but they're just like not long term, I feel
Yeah.
like, and I don't like the dating apps. So.
Yeah, I think it's also like how you approach dating too. Like if you're in the kind of like Southie scene of like Southie, I feel like it's an extension of college a little bit, where
Totally agreed.
it's the like going out, you're living with like roommates. And I
Mhm.
loved it. Like it was great out of college when I was having my like existential crisis, and like I'm an adult and I'm old now. But I think
Don't
like
age us.
yeah, it like enables that behavior, and I feel like the pipeline from like fuckboy to like fiance is very quick here.
Okay.
But yeah, so I feel like Boston dating isn't any worse than any other city. I think you have to date like outside of Southie, date in new neighborhoods,
Yeah.
do things
It's
that
like,
aren't.
what are you going to do? Like, where do you want to meet your husband, right?
Yeah.
Because if you want to meet him at a bar, fine. There's probably opportunity to do that. But, like, the other day I went to Volo, and I was
Yeah.
looking around, and I was like, there are some, like,
Yeah.
beautiful men here
Yeah.
that are, like, active. And I'm like, okay, I could, like, find a man
Yeah,
here.
and dating in the daylight is so much better than a back bar. Like you
It's a
can
little
actually,
scarier, though.
well, it's scary, but you get a better view of them. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, like maybe that person wasn't as hot as I thought they were.
Totally.
But I think, yeah, like what's the intention when you go to a bar? Is it to like find the love of your life? No, it's probably to have fun, like have
Yeah.
a drunk hookup. But it's
Yeah.
like you bash on marathons, but like maybe you don't need to run marathons, but like do a run club. That's like a cool way to meet people outside of the typical like dating scene. And run clubs actually have rules where it's like if you wear all black, it means you're single. So there's like code to it.
Can
So
you walk in them?
You can walk. Like I'm sure. Yeah. I mean, they have all abilities. Maybe like a walk club would be cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's like specifically ones meant for walking, but
I would
think
like
just,
a walk and talk and matcha.
Yeah, I think it's just like try to meet based off interest.
Yeah.
Like if you're interested in yoga, go and like there are men in yoga classes nowadays.
Yeah.
Like I think it's if you like the library. I personally not me, but like go
The
to a
library?
library. Yeah, like a library.
You're supposed to be quiet
yeah.
in the library.
Yeah.
Matt would literally
like
be in the
picking up,
library
I'd be like
hey.
chatting everyone up. They're like, get this guy out of here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you just like date based on your interests, and I think you might like surprise yourself with like who you could find.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's not location, it's activity.
Yeah, I mean, if you have that mentality, you're gonna find yourself running all over the world trying to like find a better dating pool. When the reality is, you might just be looking in the same places in different places, and that's kind of the problem. So,
Totally.
Okay, this one says, Maddie, I'm a big fan of the Scaries podcast and absolutely love Kirkland. Anyways, I'm a guy and I've been in a situationship for a little over 3 months now, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I met this girl on Hinge and we started texting and instantly hit it off. For context, I'm a software engineer at a cybersecurity startup. Okay, that's a
Okay.
great job. And she has told me she works in importing, but has actively avoided getting into any more detail whenever I ask about work. I tried to importing. That's vague.
Yeah.
I tried to look up her company, but haven't been able to find out anything about it.
Shit.
Things have started to get weird lately. She originally moved here from college for Lithuania and has lived here since. She's recently been begging me to come meet her family back home, and I finally agreed. She said she would handle the booking, and I gave her my passport info. I don't like where this is going.
Yeah.
She booked us 2 first-class tickets to see her parents. However, when I asked to see the itinerary, I noticed the tickets had a layover in Turkey with a final stop in Moscow. When I asked her about it, she told me that they were actually going to meet her parents on holiday at their lake house in Russia. Her and I have really good chemistry, but I'm a bit worried to do this trip with her. I know there is a lot going on in Russia right now, and given the work I do in the U.S., I'm worried I could be a target. I guess my question is, do you guys think I'm going to be kidnapped? Like, yeah, I'm going to stop right here.
100%.
Yeah, do not go on this trip.
No.
What is she importing? Like, this is giving, like, sex trafficking.
100%. That is scary. And
Giving
now she
your
has your passport
Passport
info.
info. Like, have you met in person? I don't know if we've met this.
contact the FBI.
You got to be meeting someone in person. Okay, yeah, you said... Oh, no. You're just texting. No, you got to be meeting in person before you
They've never
start
met in
flying
person?
to Lithuania.
How'd you give her your passport
Russia.
info? You sent her a picture.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I've also been catfit. Like, I've been here, but, like,
I'm not judging.
I don't
sorry.
think you're being... Okay, wait. The whole Russia part of the trip was dropped on me last minute, and she's been very fuzzy about what we're doing after. I don't know how to move forward with this. She's made it clear she really wants me to go on this trip. I've asked my friends about this. They've all met her. Okay, so you have met her.
Okay.
And don't think that I should be worried about this and feel like I'm being paranoid. Also, our flights are one way, as she says it's cheaper to book last minute, so we don't even have a flight back yet. If I don't go, I think that will be the end of us. And if I do go, I'm worried I might have the scariest Sunday in Russia. Planning to go to this tall ship this weekend and hoping to see you in Kirkland before I potentially leave for this week. I hope you're
Where
here.
are
Honestly,
you?
come over here.
Yes, please.
Um,
Also,
this is insane.
I don't like any part of that, but you've met her, so
yeah,
it's
it's good
okay.
you've met.
You can purchase your return flight. I would go ahead and do that. Book that for yourself, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've flown across the world for pussy before, like, but and now I date men. But
Maybe
this
should
is
date
like,
girls.
yeah, we switch sides. It worked for me.
Welcome.
Kind of. That's a lie. But yeah, this is like, it's a little suspicious. I think like one, like let's like back up. This is like you're meeting this girl's family after 3 dates, which like is kind of a big thing in general. Now you're like flying to kind of a suspicious location. You don't know what the hell she's importing.
Yeah.
Like what the hell is importing? The only thing she should be importing is like photos from her camera roll to put on Instagram. Like she does not need to be.
I don't know. I don't like any part about this, unfortunately. I am one that's like, okay, like if a guy wanted to buy me a flight out, sure. Okay. After 3 dates, also, okay, great. But like internationally, no return, I think that's a little spooky.
Yeah, it is spooky. And also, usually it's cheaper to book return flights. Like I have booked flights where it's like you book round trip and then you bail on the second one because that's what makes it cheaper, not booking it one way.
Oh, really?
Like you book with a layover, but you stay in the location where it is.
Oh,
so it's like you book a
smart.
trip to like Switzerland, but it stops in France on the way, and then you just get off in France and stay. Like, but it's cheaper to fly to Switzerland, you know. So that's
I didn't know that.
Poking holes in this.
But wouldn't they like? I mean, that's a separate question. But wouldn't they be like, where is this person? Why didn't he get on the second flight? And why is he all of a sudden randomly in?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that raise?
I really want to
flags?
find you. I hope you're here. I hope you're not in Russia currently, or maybe he submitted this before the trip.
Yeah. Shit. Damn.
Yeah, don't go is my advice. And if that's the end of the relationship, that's the end of the relationship.
I
But
would have her go and then
Yeah.
FaceTime her when
Yeah.
she's there, meet her family that way,
Yeah.
and then like get some visual on the family.
and like see the itinerary. It's just weird. It's weird.
I currently spend money on a guy for him to send me pics, and IDK had to say no, even though I was the one to initiate it.
Oh wait, maybe this is a guy.
I spend money on a guy for him to send me pics. Like,
She's paying him to send
Paying
pics.
for
It might be a
nudes?
guy now that I think about it. I don't know whose audience this came from, yours or mine. So like,
I would never pay for nudes. I
Yeah.
also don't really want.
I actually don't need
Nudes.
your nudes at all.
Yeah.
I'd pay not to have nudes. I'd pay for a nude blocker on my phone.
I would pay for all of my nudes everywhere to be vanished from the earth.
Not even mine. I'm talking about
Oh.
receiving, like incoming. Like I just don't want to see your nudes. I'll see it in person. I like
Yeah.
something to be left to the imagination. Sue me.
So, okay, that's interesting. Like, I feel like from a girl's perspective, getting nudes from a guy is like icky. But
Yeah.
I feel like when you send nudes from a girl to a guy, like, it's risky, it's fun.
Yeah.
But I guess, yeah, it doesn't always.
If it's a
pan
long
that way.
distance relationship, I feel like you have nudes. Otherwise, it's like I feel like you
What
should
are
be
you
seeing
doing
each
that
other
for?
in person.
Yeah.
Or validation.
Yeah.
But
But you're more
That
than your
is-
body, baby.
you are. I mean, coming from a guy who posts shirtless pictures
Hey,
the
it's
majority of the
confidence.
time, yeah. I didn't say I was perfect. Says, I met this girl on Hinge, and we have been seeing each other for the past year now. Things have been going great, and I really saw a future for us. For backstory, I went through a phase in college where I was a lot crazier. Amen, I'm still in that phase. And constantly tried to get myself into crazy situations and definitely never would have seen myself settling down. That's the whole point of those, right?
Yeah.
The other week, I finally got to meet her parents, and to my horror, I realized I hooked up with her mom one night at the bar. The worst part is, I don't think the dad has any idea his wife has cheated on him. I really like this girl, but I don't think I can ever go through with how awkward that was again. My girlfriend keeps asking me what happened because there was an obvious tension and I've got nothing to tell her. Do you think I can keep this relationship going? This is a Mrs. Robinson situation
Shit.
from the movie The Graduate.
Oh, no.
That is insane. What is her mom doing at college bars?
Yeah. I have more questions for the mom than
Okay,
I do
wait.
for you.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
You have a hot mom. I feel like low key.
Donna?
Yeah, Donna's beautiful. Like, no disrespect to Donna.
No, of course. Respectfully, she's a queen.
She is gorgeous. Like,
Thank you.
literally, you guys look like sisters. And you and your sister and your mom are like triplets.
Thanks.
Like,
She's
not saying that
gorgeous.
she would ever do that, but like,
No,
I
yeah.
feel like that could be like, if you were in that situation where like you were dating a guy and he had hooked up with your mom.
I wouldn't want that.
Yeah.
I mean, I would also want the respect to know. You
Yeah.
know, let me make my decision.
Yeah.
Even if, you like me and I like you, I'd rather know right
Yeah.
off the rip. So it's like, the further you get into that, Imagine finding out.
That's just going to have mental real estate in your head through the whole relationship. I don't know that you can erase it. I don't think you should feel guilt because if this happened before you started dating the daughter,
Yeah.
like you couldn't know. It's not like you were dating the daughter and then hooked up with the mom. Like that's a sticky situation. But
Yeah.
I mean, you clearly have a type.
Yeah.
Like mother, like
You
daughter.
know yourself.
Yeah, your mom, like her mom has a type too. Wild story, but
I would tell him, break the news.
yeah, I'd tell him. And if you're worried about like, oh, I found this person that I wanted to settle down, and I never thought I was going to settle down, but this person changed me. I think that's like a maturity thing. Like I think you're just getting into a life stage where you're more open to the relationship. It's not necessarily the person; it's more you. And now you've kind of got that crazy out of you. I mean, I've gone through periods of time where I thought I was done being crazy, and then I was like, you know what, actually.
Same. I was in that for a little bit, and now I'm like, I just want to be fun.
Yeah.
And wild.
Yeah, you kind of ebb and flow. So.
Yes. All right. My transatlantic situationship said he wanted to meet my family. We went out to lunch, and immediately after it was done, he told me he had been dating someone else the entire time. And then he said they were going to break up within 2 weeks. And then he could come back to me. What should I do? Leave him and never talk to him again.
Put that on the high note.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's never potential. Like, you can't date for potential.
No.
You gotta date for what's in front of your eyes, and he's not it. I'm sorry.
I can't do long distance.
No.
Like it's unless you have plans to travel, like transatlantic, like that means you're in another country too. That's like a different time zone.
He could be lying.
Yeah,
you
that's-
know? It's
yeah.
like he's just probably telling you what you
No.
want to hear.
And I hate to say it, like I wouldn't enter a long distance relationship because it's like I don't know that I could like be faithful in that. And not like not like it's cheap, but it's
of
like
course.
proximity is so important to dating. Like
You need the physicality of
Yeah.
it. Like, yeah. I mean, and some people aren't like super lovey-dovey, but I still think a relationship over the phone is so
Yeah.
hard to interpret and
Yeah.
like get validation from. You can like tell somebody's body language
Yeah.
and all of that.
so you don't want a pen pal. Want to do one last one? There's
Yeah.
one long one, but I don't know. There's a short one and a long one.
Okay.
Okay. I recently ended a situationship, but I've been feeling regretful and maybe I messed up and acted too rash and wondering if I should reach out one more time. We matched on Hinge back in late February and it was an instant spark / connection, as they would say on Love Island. We wouldn't know. He was the first guy I felt could be something ever from this app, so I was really excited to start getting to know him. The day before our third date, he ended things out of the blue with the typical I need to work on myself, blah, 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 realizing I'm not in a place.
Okay.
2 months ago, he reaches back out at the beginning of May saying he's bettered himself and wanted to know if I should give him another chance. Things were going great up until the last week of June. I typically don't mind a long response wait time, but I feel like every day I would maybe get 1 or 2 texts of no substance, and then 24 hours would go by with no response. This happened for a week, and I got fed up. Most days would end with a sorry, I'm busy. I asked him to talk and told him how much I value communication, and as my last situationship of 8 months ended with him ghosting me. He didn't really give me a good response, just told me that he likes hanging out with me, but he doesn't need a girl to hang out with his life right now, contradicting everything he ever said. I felt this was a sign. I'm not even going to finish reading this. I'm
if
not
I
gonna
had
really,
like a red flag, I
Yeah,
would
just stop.
wave that.
It's done. Move on.
Yeah.
You're not here to beg. I think what
No.
I, though, like reading between the lines is like there's a little bit of scarcity mindset going on where you think like, oh, I've never met someone on the app, or like I've never like had success in this. Just because you haven't before doesn't mean you won't in the future.
Yeah, and don't settle just
Yeah.
because the first good thing, it feels good and it probably is like relieving, but I think he's definitely giving like he's not looking for
Yeah,
anything
no, he's
serious,
looking for
so
maybe a
why-
hookup,
Yeah.
options, like scarcity
And don't get
mindset.
yourself
There's plenty
invested.
out there. There's plenty of fish,
Plenty of fish
in the sea.
sea.
Book a
baby.
fucking trip. That's what I always say.
Go swim with the dolphins somewhere, baby.
All right, we have the last one. Do you want to read it?
Sure. This one?
Yeah, I think it's about smoking.
Oh, like weed?
I don't
Oh,
know.
no. Okay. Oh.
I'm like, this water is delicious.
All right. Smoking's always been a deal breaker, and now after 4 months of dating someone I'm super into, I found out he's a closet smoker. I hate how much it infuriates me, but it does. Is this a deal breaker?
It could be worse. He could be a closeted gay.
Very true. There are worse things out there.
Not saying that being gay is worse than being a smoker.
No,
I'm
not
just
at
saying
all.
there are worse things you can hide.
Find out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think, I mean, hey, if you don't want a smoker, you don't want a smoker.
Yeah.
That's your prerogative. So
And if he's hiding it, like a silver lining in it, like he cares enough about you that like he's embarrassed of this habit that he knows you don't want. I think it's like, how do you like influence him to like, if he wants to stop, like to stop for you? Outline it's a deal breaker, and if it's a deal breaker, it's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
But
And give
like,
him some, if
give him a
he
little bit of
like
grace.
wants to stop, like give him some grace. I mean, I smoked when I was younger. It took me a minute to stop, but people can do it. You know what I mean?
It is an addictive substance. Like
Yeah.
it is like it rewires your brain to want more. So like I'm sure
Yeah.
he's not happy he's a smoker. So
Totally.
yeah, I think it's like if that's a hard line for you, like you set that with him and he'll do his best to do it, but like give him some grace. He might fuck up, or he might decide, you know, I need someone that also likes to smoke. Like,
Yeah,
hotbox
you might
the
say,
closet,
I
but-
love this hobby of mine, and I'm not going to stop.
Yeah,
And that's okay. That's his prerogative too.
that is.
So.
All right. Well, I think with that, like that wraps it. That was all the questions we had.
Yeah.
So this was fun. Thanks for joining me today, and thanks for having me. You like really led this event with the handlebar
God,
and
thanks
brought
for
me
coming.
in. And
Shout out to the handlebar.
shout out to the handlebar, to Tall Ship, to Nice Girls Label for the shirt,
Yeah.
and
To Aperol Spritzes.
to Aperol
For a good
Spritzes.
time, not a long time.
And were you the one that went to Russia? That was going to Russia? No. Oh, okay.
Are you going to Russia?
We had a submission about someone who was maybe going to go to Russia. So, okay. Perfect.
Woo!
All right. So, we'll wrap things here. I'll let you go.
Okay.
And I love you. Thank you for joining me. I will see you at the bar in very shortly.
See you soon.
All right. Bye.